Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in and welcome out to the Burger Athletic Complex. As me and Vype and everybody else, the BOWIE Booster Club, are excited to bring you round one of playoffs as your BOWIE Bulldogs look to take on the Cedar Ridge Rangers. AJ Revelo here, bringing you all the action live. Raiders, not Rangers, Raiders, but bringing you all the action live, folks. And boy, do we have a good series, on paper at least, coming up here for your Bulldogs, finishing third in District 26 6A. Lake Travis taking that 1 seed. Westlake taking the 2 seed. Here we are at 3. San Marcos squeezing in that 4 seed. Cedar Ridge coming in the 2 seed after splitting the series to Westwood. Westwood taking that one. Cedar Ridge, Vista Ridge, and then Vandergrift rounding out the end. So my good friend Merle Bertrand will be up there calling it for the Vipers, the voice of the Vipers. He's excited for round one. I'm excited for round one as we got our coaches there right on home plate. 4 umpires, folks. It's serious ball now as we are about set to get things underway. Cedar Ridge, for you folks listening, comes in 14-14 on the season, 5-3 in away games. Your Bulldogs 11-5 with 1 tie. They come in 6-2 in home games. Those 2 losses coming to Lake Travis and Westlake. The Raider faithful out in their black and purple. The Bulldog faithful coming in their white and red. Playoff shirts around, hats all around, and you can feel the excitement, folks. It's a nice warm 91 degrees out here, nice and sunny. A slight breeze, but it kind of feels like the mosquitoes might be out. So for those not here, hope you're enjoying the comfort of your home or vehicle, or wherever you might be, as we are almost ready to get things underway. Lots of fun playoff matches going on around the area and around us here. San Marcos is looking to take on Westwood here in round one. A lot of these games, folks, were canceled that were supposed to play yesterday, just due to the rain, the weather, and then just some kind of wet field. So we're actually excited that we're able to get things underway here at the Burger Athletic Complex. Field looks nice, freshly cut, fresh chalk out there on the field, fresh dirt, and it looks good. Cedar Ridge and your Bulldogs, Westlake and Vista Ridge going at it as well, and Lake Travis taking on the Vandergrift Vipers. Bi-dist District Playoff is what this matchup is. Next up is going to be area. We will be playing the winner. The winner of our series, 3-game series, will be playing the winner of the Reagan East Central matchup. That's going on today and tomorrow as well. As far as game times, folks, go, we've got a 7 o'clock first pitch, so we'll see that here pretty soon. Tomorrow, live from Cedar Ridge, I'll be bringing you all the action. Be sure to tune in. Link will come up on Twitter as well as by the Booster Club. That's going to be set for a 1 p.m. first pitch tomorrow afternoon. If there is a split so far with Game 1 and Game 2, then we're going to see a Game 3 shortly after. Cedar Ridge coming in as a 2 seed, so they're going to have the home field advantage here in this series. But best of 3, folks, so really important lineups as far as for both teams go. Danny Valadez for the Cedar Ridge Raiders is going to come out. He'll get the call. He's their ace on the mound, as the Raiders will get to see our ace on the mound, Anthony Simmons. He's going to get the call. We should be having lineups and all the accoutrement, if you will, that are going to accompany the pregame festivities. So I'm not going to give up too many surprises that are scheduled for today. For those listening, though, be sure to give me a shout out on Twitter. If you can see it, my handle is right there in your scoreboard at AJ_AREVALO with the number 1. Tell me a howdy. Let me know you're listening, who you're listening for, where you're listening from. We had a couple fans stop by here and give me a howdy and let me know that they were listening from France, some from Florida. They're able to make it in for this round one of the playoff game. So a big thank you to everybody who listens. I truly do appreciate it.
We're here for the first game of the playoffs.
It looks like we are about to get set to get things underway.
Go ahead and start announcing the lineups now. For Cedar Ridge, we've got number 15, Brooks.
Well, we'll send it to the PA, folks, so you get to listen to the lineups.
16, Dudley. 2, Valadez. Final. 9, Gabrielle.
Julian.
10, Down. 13, Hargrove. Number 2, Norton. And number 7, Cedar. All right, for your BOWIE Bulldogs, we've got number 6 playing shortstop, Mason Winters. Number 5, the second baseman, J.D. Francis. Number 10, third baseman, Jonathan Gonzalez. Number 2, the center fielder, Merriman. 15, the right fielder, Brody Miller. Got number 4, designated hitter, Danny Rodriguez. Pitching for BOWIE tonight, number 25, Anthony Simmons. First baseman, number 13, Patrick Collin. Catcher, number 24, Travis Starkey. And the left fielder, number 16, Ty Kuta. Can we get everybody to stand for the national anthem and remove their hats? Play ball.
All right, folks, the ceremonial play ball, and we are about set to get things underway for your Bulldogs defensively. Up on the mound, we're going to have Anthony Simmons throwing the heat on the mound. At home plate, catching the heat's going to be your catcher, Travis Starkey. Patrick Colopy will be over at first base. Jaden Francis at second. Mason Winters hanging out at short. Jonathan Gonzalez at third base. Brody Miller in left field. Ben Merriman over at center with Ty Kutak rounding out over in right field. For the Cedar Ridge Raiders, we're going to have lead, I guess their lineup. We'll just go through that. Matthew Brooks will be batting first. Tucker Allen batting second. Bryson Dudley batting third. Danny Valadez in the cleanup spot. Reese Connell batting fifth. Stone Gabrielle batting sixth. Peyton Doolin in the seventh spot. Tyler Hartgrove right behind him. And rounding out the order is going to be number 2, Kyle Norton. Now, before we start out, folks, want to give a shout out to Robinson Creek Home and Healthcare, one of your Grand Slam sponsor this 2022 season. Do you have a loved one who needs healthcare services in the comfort of their home? Robinson Creek Home Health and Hospice can help. We offer a variety of services, including wound care, cardiac care, physical therapy, pain management, and much more. Our healthcare services are covered 100% by Medicare in most cases. Robinson Creek is a local female-owned company
All right,
committed to
now
doing
batting
things
for
right.
Cedar Village, number
Visit
15,
rchomehealthhospice.com today as we are set to get underway. Here comes center fielder Matthew Brooks. He is set to lead off for the Raiders. Simmons, first one, swung on and hit, popped up behind, foul. It's going to be ball one. Excuse me, strike one. Counts 0-1. That's a good start to this broadcast right there, folks. Totally whiffing on a foul ball and calling it a ball, not a strike. 0-1's your count. Simmons with the pitch. That one goes behind into the middle fencing. Strike two. The Raider faithful here in purple and black on my side of the dugout, of the press box on the right side. They all flinch back. We'll get to learn the nice sounds of the metal fencing here as time is called. It's no balls, 2 strikes here for the leadoff batter, Matthew Brooks. Anthony Simmons on the mound. Up on deck, you're going to have number 3, Tucker Allen. We'll see him next for the Raiders. As that one is hit up high towards left center. And able to get to it and bring it down is Brody Miller. Fly out towards left for out number 1.
Now batting for Cedar Ridge, number 3, Tucker Allen.
Shortstop Tucker Allen will make his way up to the plate now. The rowdy Raider crowd gets in it. First pitch from Simmons, swung on, a bouncer towards Winters. Hits his glove, but can't quite bring it in. He's able to hold it down. He's going to keep it safe and not make the throw to first. It'll be a single for Tucker Allen as the Raiders have a base runner now.
Next up for Cedar Ridge, number 16.
Catcher, Grayson Dudley will make his way to the plate now. As the throw to first is not in time. Allen able to make it back in time. Big shout out to our QA, Coach Les Clary, keeping me honest there. I get a little excited when game time starts. I forgot to update our scoreboard. Making sure I sound good, making sure we look good. As Coach DeJelly is going to call a warm-up batter, getting away from behind home plate there in your screen. He's going to move around. Danny Valadez is on deck. We'll see him next. It's 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away, 1 runner on. Fastball catches the outside edge for strike 1. Counts 1-1. One's all across the board, folks. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. Throw to first. Not in time. Low fastball for ball 2. Starkey able to keep it in front of him. It's 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. Allen, after that first pitch swing, hit a single. And the throw to first, not in time. High breaking ball for ball 3. Can't quite keep it down low enough. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, which means Old Faithful heater down the middle, folks, what we normally see. Simmons, see them throw some pretty nasty heaters as here's the pitch. That's a high heater, can't quite get it low enough again. Ball 4. And the Raiders with 2 base runners now.
Cedar Ridge, number 22, Gonzalez.
Which brings up number 22, Danny Valadez. umpire crew here looking at keeping both sides in their dugouts. Some extra players brought up from JV for the playoffs. It's always fun when those guys get to make their way on up. Here's the pitch from Simmons. It's going to be a high throw for ball one. Counts 1-0 for Valadez. Another fast high throw by Simmons. Ball two. Counts 2-0. Valadez, one of the, if not the solid pitcher here for the Raiders. Not often do we see a pitcher make his way up to the plate. As a Bulldog, you see them quite often with Colopy up there. But Reese Connell, he's on deck. See him getting warmed up, at least I can on my right side. He's a DH. He's hitting in place of shortstop Luke Salters. So that's going to be ball three for Valadez. Counts 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out, 2 runners on. Simmons, another high throw, ball 4. As now the bases are loaded after 2 straight walks. And Coach Agelia is already going to call a quick timeout and go have a chat with Simmons. Raiders in prime opportunity territory here as it's bases loaded. You've got Tucker Allen over at third, Bryson Dudley at second, Valadez at first. There is a courtesy runner in for Valadez since he's the pitcher. Trying to get a number for you folks at home. That's going to be number 24. Omari Johnson. There's a swing and a chopper foul. Counts 0-1 here as Reese Connell is at the plate now. No balls, 1 strike. Simmons with the pitch. It's going to be inside, and we're going to tag Connell. So good hit by the pitch. Which means Tucker Allen will make his way across as the Raiders score off of that one. Next up is left fielder Stone Gabriel. As he swings and knocks that one foul behind him. Strike one, counts 0-1. Still top of the first, folks. 1 away, bases loaded for the Raiders. Reese Connell takes one in the arm, is able to walk his way to first, and a run comes in after that as second pitch gets hit down the third baseline, foul. Strike 2 for Gabriel. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Bases loaded. Simmons gets set. Time is called by Gabriel. Raiders, the runners at least, are having some fun out there, getting some crazy leads, jumping around. As there's a fastball that's just a little bit too far outside. Ball 1. Counts 1 and 2. I like that throw. Try to get them to reach if they can. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Simmons. Foul. Count stays 1 and 2. Simmons looking like he's still slowly getting comfy there on the mound, having a rough top of the first so far. Only given up 1 hit, but he's walked 2 batters and pegged one with it. So I'll run because come across. Cedar Ridge with a 1-0 lead currently as there's a breaking ball, catches the zone, Gabriel goes down looking. He'll be out number 2. As the Raiders, not a fan of that one. As next up will be number 10, third baseman Doolin. Bases loaded, 2 away. Simmons looking to pitch his way out of this one. Fastball, nice throw for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded still. Simmons set, here's the 0-1. Swing, it's a bouncer towards Francis in his glove, throw to Colopy in time. And that's gonna be a 4-3 for out number 3. 1 run comes across, 1 hit. No errors and 3 base runners left on. Cedar Ridge walks 1 across and they take an early 1-0 lead over your BOWIE Bulldogs. Bottom of the first, folks, set to get underway, so we'll give a shout out to HR Green, one of our dog sponsors this year. For over a century, HR Green has been driven by our commitment to providing engineering, technical, and management solutions that connect and shape our communities through client success. Visit our website to connect with our team and start planning your project success. Bottom of the first, set to get underway. Bulldogs already going to have to get the offense and the bats up moving quickly as they trail 1-0. But we'll see shortstop Mason Winters up first. Jaden Francis will be set to bat second, with Jonathan Gonzalez set to bat third. Along with your Bulldogs here in playoff action, the Lady Bulldogs also in playoff. I believe they have a 1 playoff game, if I remember correctly. And I'm going to try to find some updates on that, folks, and keep you up and running. But just from around district, you got the Warriors and the Rattlers battling it out in round 1. Top of the first, none and wrapped up over there. Westwood takes a 1-0 lead over San Marcos. They're playing at San Marcos here for game 1. Remember, the lower seed is the away team, so they only get 1 home game, while the higher seed will get 2 home games if needed. Defensively for the Raiders, we're going to see Danny Valadez up on the mound, Dudley catching it, Salters at first, Norton at second, Allen at short, Doolin at third, Gabrielle over in left, Brooks at center, and Hartgrove over in right field. As Mason Winters will make his way up to the plate. Winters, the lone RBI for the Bulldogs against last week in game 2 against the Austin High Maroons. The Bulldogs split that one. They took game 1 10-1, and they dropped game 2 5-2. So the offense kind of stalled on that one. We got to see a lot of different interchanges, a lot of different players come in and play. But the Bulldog offense looking to get things going as Winters swings at the first thing he sees, a little underneath, goes behind him for strike 1. Counts 0-1. Jaden Francis, he's on deck. We'll get to see him next. If it's no balls, 1 strike. Valadez with the pitch. A swing and a miss by Winters. Strike 2. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Way up high. Ball 1. Counts 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Valadez likes the call. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A strikeout swinging for out number 1. You heard the BOWIE faithful yell. That looked like a balk. And if it wasn't a balk, that was a nice recovery by Valadez up on the mound.
Next up for BOWIE, number 5.
That was just part of his wind-up. But 1 away now after Mason Winters goes down swinging, which will bring up Jaden Francis. Francis going 0 for 3 against the Austin High Maroons in game 2. As that first throw, he's going to catch the bottom of the zone there for strike 1. counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike here for Francis. Valadez with the pitch. Dudley's going to ask for a check down, and he's going to get it, and he's going to call no swing. Nice job by Francis to pull back in time. It's going to be ball 1, counts even now, 1-1. Valadez with the 1-1. That's going to be low and inside. Ball 2, counts 2-1, and that was a nice pitch there by Valadez. And an even better job by Francis to hold off on that. As there's the 2-1, fastball, a little up high, but catches that part of the zone for strike 2. Counts even, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And time is going to be called and granted here for Francis. He'll make his way back into the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch. A swing in the dirt. Picked up, throw to first is in time. It's going to be a strikeout. Clock strikeout.
Next up, number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez.
Third baseman Jonathan Gonzalez will make his way up to the plate now. Gonzalez going 1 for 3 in Game 2 against the Austin High Maroons. Again, kind of a low offensive performance that we're not used to seeing from the Bulldogs in Game 2, as that one gets hit high and way behind the Bulldog dugout. It's going to be strike 1, counts 0-1. Ben Merriman's going to be on deck. We'll get to see him next. And if Gonzalez can make his way on, as that's going to be low and outside for ball 1, counts even, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Valadez with the pitch. Low and inside, ball 2. Counts 2-1 now. Two balls, 1 strike. Valadez with the pitch. There's a big hit towards center. That one's high and that's deep. Brooks is giving chase, and he's able to catch it and bring it down. A fly out towards center for out number 3. And after 1, the Raiders hold on to a 1-0 lead. There's a big gasp after that hit by Gonzalez, by the Raider faithful here. They didn't think that one would get the wind underneath it and slow down, and I didn't think it was either. I thought that was going to hit the fence. A nice job by Brooks for the Raiders to bring that one in and chase it down. The top of the second, folks, set to get underway, and of course, got to give a big shout out to OmniSure Consulting, one of our RBI sponsors this year. OmniSure Consulting Group would like to thank everyone in the healthcare and education professions for your dedication during the most challenging of times. You are truly our heroes. Our CEO, Michelle Earl, says that baseball brings everyone together no matter the background or circumstances. We are so grateful our kids have had the opportunity to play sports and enjoy the great outdoors these past couple of years. From all of us at OmniSure, go Dogs! Tyler Hartgrove will be set to lead off here for the Cedar Ridge Raiders. Kyle Norton will be batting second, and then top of the order, Matthew Brooks set to bat third.
Now stepping in for Cedar Ridge, number 13, Tyler Hartgrove.
Hartgrove gets set. Simmons with the pitch. A swing and a miss. It's strike 1. Counts 0-1. Simmons moving fast. That one's inside. Catches his own. Strike 2. Counts 0-2. Simmons, a fan of that inside corner on these right-handed batters, as it's no balls, 2 strikes. Outside, trying to get Hartgrove to reach. No offering made. Ball 1, counts 1-2. Simmons with the pitch. That one, I guess, is going to be a little bit too low. That's ball 2, counts even 2-2. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Simmons with the pitch to Hartgrove. Swing, and it's a high fly down the first baseline into the stands, foul. Count stays even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. There's that fastball in the inside zone. Catch is looking. Hartgrove goes down, is out number 1. Next up, second baseman Kyle Norton. He'll make his way up to the plate. First pitch, strike 1. Counts 0-1. Swing and a miss. A big rip by Norton. Can't make contact. It's going to be strike 2. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away, no runners on. Simmons. That one is swung on as Norton gets underneath it. It's going to go foul immediately, so count will stay 0-2. There's a go to first in time. That'll be out number 2. As top of the order now comes up as Matthew Brooks makes his way to the plate. Matthew Brooks leads the Raiders in stolen bases and hits. He's got 11 hits on the season and 4 stolen bases. Why he is in the 1 spot here for the Raiders. He had a fly out towards left his first time at bat as he swings and knocks that one behind and foul. Strike 1, counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 away, no runners on. Simmons looking much more comfortable there on the mound for the Bulldogs. As here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Simmons with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout swinging. That's strikeout number 4 for Simmons. Out number 3. As the top of the second goes down, and we are still at a 1-0 score. So middle of the second, folks, want to give a shout out to Cruz Teca, located at 5207 Brody Lane. Cruz Teca is a locally owned family restaurant that taps into the family's roots with a full menu representing various regions of Mexico and Texas. All of Cruz Teca's dishes are made to order and feature sauces made from scratch. Catering is available for every event. Check out Cruz Teca's extensive menu at cruzteca.com. That's CRUZTECA.com.
Now batting for BOWIE, number 2, Ben Merriman.
All right, folks. Well, Ben Merriman, Texas State commit, is going to make his way up to the plate. He'll be set to face off against Valadez as there's a high inside throw for ball 1. Counts 1-0. Merriman having a rough go, game 2 against the Austin High Maroons. He's set 0-2 as there's a high inside throw again. Ball 2, counts 2-0. Merriman, excellent at making his way on base, and he's usually walked but when he's able to get his bat on the ball, we've seen some pretty deep hits, including a few home runs here in district play. As Merriman makes his way back into the plate. Here's the 2-0 from Valadez. It's a breaking ball inside, catches the zone, strike one. Counts 2-1. Left fielder Brody Miller will be set to bat next. He's on deck, and then we'll see Danny Rodriguez batting third as there's a nice throw by Valadez, a breaking ball right over the middle for strike two. Counts even, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ben Merriman in protection mode now as there's a low breaking ball. Dudley looking down first base, thinking about asking for a first base umpire read on that, but not going to get it. Full count from Merriman. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Valadez. Outside, ball 4. As the Raider faithful don't like that one, but Merriman doing what he does best, making his way on base. He's walked. We have a base runner, folks, with no outs.
Next up,
as here
15,
comes
Brody
Bat
Miller.
Big Hiller, number 15, Brody Miller. Miller, one of the 3 hits in Game 2 against the Austin High Maroons. As he makes his way up to the plate. Merriman over at first as there's a throw to first. The Raiders doing their research as we've seen Merriman. He itches to take off and steal second. As Miller still awaits the first pitch. Swinging a big rip, can't make contact. That's going to be strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls. No throw over to first, not in time. Keeping Merriman honest over there at first. That's no balls, 1 strike, no runner, no outs. 1 runner on. Merriman, not too big of a lead over at first. Another big swing and a miss by Miller. Again, can't quite make contact. It's going to be strike 2. Counts 0-2. Another throw to first as Merriman kind of walked back to first there. Throw wasn't even close. No balls, 2 strikes. Miller still awaits. Hits that one deep towards center field. Brooks brings it down. Makes it look easy as that's going to be out number 1. Next up, our designated hitter, Danny Rodriguez, will make his way up to the plate.
Danny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez hitting in for Simmons, so we won't be seeing him at the plate tonight. But we did see Rodriguez over in Game 2 against the Austin High Maroons. He went 0 for 2. So, yeah. So 1 away here, bottom of the second, as the home plate umpire is going to call time, and along with some extra umpiring crew at these games, folks, we're going to have a lot more focus on the rules and regulations here, as Rodriguez is told he needs to take off the chain as he gets it to Patrick Colopy. Colopy's on deck. We'll see him batting next. Barring a double play, of course. As Rodriguez gets his gear back on. Again, the Lady Bulldogs in playoff play as well, after they took down the Vandergrift Vipers on Friday. I got to give my old friend Merle Bertrand a hard time as he was there calling that one. Rodriguez waits the first pitch. Merriman takes off towards second, uncontested, as that'll be a steal. Add another one to the list, and we've got a runner in scoring position now. It's 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away, and 1 runner at second. Still waiting on some updates for the Lady Bulldogs, folks. As soon as I get them, I'll be happy to give it to you. But it's 1 ball, no strikes for Rodriguez. That one's going to be low and outside, ball 2. Counts 2-0. So bottom of the second, folks. Cedar Ridge with a 1-0 lead over your BOWIE Bulldogs. It's 2 balls, no strikes, 1 away for Danny Rodriguez. There's an outside breaking ball that's going to catch the zone for strike 1. Counts 2-1. Ben Merriman taking a stab at second, able to steal it with ease. So he's in scoring position now as the Raiders are hopping and dancing over there by second. There's a nasty inside breaking ball for strike 2. That one dropped a good 12 inches there, if not more. As the count's even now, 2-2. Valadez with the 2-2 pitch. There's a underneath it, goes straight behind, foul into the metal fence, and the Raider faithful all flinch right here next to me. Count stays even, 2-2. I like it when you see folks who haven't been out to the Burger Athletic Complex very often. We don't have the traditional regular net here in front. It's actually a chicken wire metal net fencing that you can see there barely in your screen. So when the ball hits it, folks, it can shake the stadium here. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Valadez, check at Merriman. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss by Rodriguez. A nice outside throw there. He'll go down swinging, is out number 2. The 3rd strikeout tonight here for Valadez. He's looking pretty comfy on the mound.
First baseman Patrick Colopy.
His first baseman, Patrick Colopy, make his way up to the plate. Colopy, the Raging Cajun next year. So we'll get to see him and the collegiate level very shortly. He went 0 for 2 in game number 2 against the Austin High Maroons, as there's a hard, fast throw inside. Ball 1. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Valadez with the pitch. Colopy down the third baseline, foul. Strike 1, counts even, 1-1. Well, we have seen Merriman take off towards third a few times, but not too often. We'll see if he makes a stab at this one. As it's 1 ball, 1 strike here for Colopy, 2 away. There's a bouncer down the third baseline, foul. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. Travis Starkey, he's on deck, and let's watching him warm up here on the left. We'll see him next if Colopy can make his way on. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, 1 runner on. Valadez with the pitch. A swing and a miss, strikeout number 4. And that'll be out number 3. And after 2, the Raiders hold on to that 1-0 lead. With top of the 3rd set to get underway, folks, we do want to give a big shout out, a big thank you to Wolfpack Roofing, one of our RBI sponsors this year. Wolfpack Roofing and Exteriors are your experts to maintain your home. We are insured, factory certified, and bring 3 generations of experience and knowledge to help you solve any challenges you may have. We are ready to help with even your smallest of repairs for all of your roof, stucco, stone, gutters, carpentry, siding, and paint needs. Let us be your one-stop shop to fix everything at once on your home's exterior. Call us at 512-790-ROOF or go to wolfpackrfg.com and join the pack. Also want to give a big shout out to Maxwell Lock & Ritter CPAs, serving clients, building relationships, and positively impacting our community. Those are the cornerstones of Maxwell Lock & Ritter and MLNR Wealth Management. To learn more about how Maxwell Lock & Ritter and MLNR Wealth Management can help you achieve your personal or business goals, visit us online at www.mlrpc.com. With the top of the 3rd set to get underway, folks, we'll see Tucker Allen lead off here for the Cedar Ridge Raiders. Bryson Dudley will be set to bat 2nd, and Danny Valadez will be set to bat 3rd. As we are moving quick, Anthony Simmons back on the mound for your BOWIE Bulldogs. For those just tuning in, welcome out as the 3rd inning set to get underway here from the Burger Athletic Complex. The Cedar Ridge Raiders and your BOWIE Bulldogs battling it out. There's a nice throw right down the middle for Tucker Allen, who showed a bunt, then pulled back. Didn't matter, though, as that's going to be strike 1. Counts 0-1. But the Raiders have a 1-0 lead over your Bulldogs as a high breaking ball catches the zone for strike 2. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Simmons shakes off the first. He likes the second. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a really high fly ball foul over the Raider dugout. Count's going to stay 0-2. here for Tucker Allen. Catcher Bryson Dudley, again, folks, he's on deck. We'll see him next. Allen, first hit of the game for the Raiders, as that one is right back up to Simmons over his glove. Winters to throw to first. In time, a nice 6-3 for out number one.
Next up for Cedar Ridge, number 16, Bryson Dudley.
Bryson Dudley, no stats for him tonight. His first time at bat, he was walked over to first base. We'll see him next, as there's one away here in the third. A swing and a miss, a big swing by Dudley. No contact, though. Strike one. Counts 0-1. So no balls, one strike, one out, as time is called and granted late for Bryson Dudley. He'll make his way back up quick. Simmons moving just as fast. There's a high fly towards center. Going to drop right in front of Merriman. A base hit here for Dudley. And with one away, the Raiders with the base runner now, as Danny Valadez will make his way up to the plate. Valadez was walked in the first inning. And he was left stranded at third. I say he was left. Amari Johnson came in as a courtesy runner for him. Amari Johnson was left at third, but Valadez getting on. So one away, one runner on. Simmons with the pitch. A breaking ball, a little bit too low. It's ball one, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off towards second. Starkey with a throw. Francis hits his glove and can't quite bring it in. A steal for Dudley. And with one away, the Raiders have a runner in scoring position now. That was ball two to Valadez, so counts 2-0 as he makes his way back into the box. Dudley, one of the Raiders to hit a home run this season for him, as there's a swing and that one goes behind him foul. Strike one, counts 2-1. Dudley also the RBI leader here for the Raiders, as he's got 7 on the season. He's over at second. Valadez, though, ready and waiting at the plate. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss. Starkey drops it. Dudley's going to take off towards third. Starkey's going to make the throw. And Gonzalez, catches it, but no tag in time. A steal. Will be strike two, though, here for Valadez. So if Simmons can throw a strike three, that'll be 2 away, and the runner at third won't be as important as it is now. Valadez just going to be looking for a base hit as he swings and a miss. Off the bat into Starkey's glove, doesn't matter. Strikeout swing. Out number 2. That's strikeout number 5 here for Simmons tonight, or this afternoon, this evening. Well, here comes Reese Connell. Connell took a fastball in the shoulder his first time at bat, and he was walked to first and a run, walked in, the lone run. As that one catches the outside edge for strike one. Counts 0-1. Connell leading in slugging percentage for the Raiders as he swings and misses another big rip. Strike two, counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, and no. A little too far outside this time. Ball one. Counts 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Connell at the plate. Dudley over at third. Swing, high fly down the left field line. Miller's going to give chase, and it's going to barely drop over the fence. Count's going to stay 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A runner in scoring position over at third for the Raiders as there's a high throw. Race pitch, if you will. Ball 2, Connell not going to offer. Counts even 2-2. We got lucky 2s for your Bulldogs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Unlucky, of course, for Connell, as that one's going to go straight to the Bulldog dugout. Count's going to stay even 2-2. As Lucas Bowl, who towers by about a foot over everybody in that dugout, had to duck on that one. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fastball too high. Ball 3, full count now for Reese Connell as he battles his way back. He goes down 0-2 early, but it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, so runner on. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is going to catch the zone. Strikeout looking, strikeout number 6, out number 3. The Raiders will strand 1. No runs come across, 1 hit given up. And we're still 1-0. All right, folks, bottom of the third, set to get underway here shortly, which means time to give a shout out to Capital Title BOWIE Law Firm, one of our dog sponsors this year. Capital Title and BOWIE Law Firm is a full-service real estate title closing office. If you are buying, selling, or refinancing residential or commercial property, we would love to help you out. Travis Starkey set to lead off here for your Bulldogs as he'll make his way up to the plate. Ty Kutak will be on deck. He'll be batting second, and then top of the order as we'll see Mason Winters set to bat third as there's low in the dirt and outside. Ball 1, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes. High breaking ball is going to catch the high strike zone there for strike 1. Counts even 1-1. Raider faithful like that one. Here's the 1-1. This is a bullet towards short. Allen picks it up. The throw to Salters is in time. 6-3 for out number 1. Ty Kutak now will make his way up to the plate. He's in the 9th spot here this afternoon, so he's rounding out the order for your Bulldogs. Kutak having a rough go in game 2 against the Austin High Maroons as he watches that one go by and hits a little too far outside. Ball 1, counts 1-0. Same spot, same call, ball 2, so same throw. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 away. Kutak gets set, here's the pitch. Low and inside this time, ball 3, counts 3-0. And Dudley's going to call a quick time and make his way up to Danny Valadez up on the mound, have a powwow. Three balls, no strikes, 1 away. Usually old heater down the middle is what we see here, folks, as we do. That is going to catch the zone for strike 1. Counts 3-1. This coach Jerry tells him, hey, calm down, it's all right. Make your way back in, take your time. Here's a 3-1 from Valadez. Hit down the first baseline into the glove of Swalters as he dives. As he was going to tag up the unassisted for out number 2. Nice play by Salters there as he did a full body extension right behind the first base. Top of the order now here in the 3rd inning as Mason Winters will make his way back up to the plate. Had a strikeout swinging his first time at bat. Valadez with a outside breaking ball for strike 1. Counts 0-1. Nice big strike zone here for our home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1, the swing. That one goes foul for strike 2. Counts 0-2, but these bigger strike zones kind of make the game go by a lot faster. You know what, folks? I don't mind it. Nobody really does, as long as it's called fair across the board. So far, our umpire's doing a good job. That one's way up high for ball 1. Zone's not that high, Mr. Valadez. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Winters looking to get things rolling. Pops that one way up high behind foul. Count's going to stay 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. High and inside. Ball 2.
Hey, come on, Angel, make a call.
It's the Raiders. You know, I think I've said this before in another game. As an umpire, you've probably got the hardest job in the world because you're never going to get it right. As here's the 2 ball, 2 strike, 2 out pitch. Swing, popped up high. This one's going to stay in, though, as Salters and Dudley both make their way to it, and it does barely make it over the fence there. Count stays 2-2. But you're never going to make that call right, as you hear the Raiders faithful not happy with it. But when it's the Bulldogs up there, of course they love it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch, way up high, ball 3. Full count here for Mason Winters. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's going to be for a strikeout for out number 3. It's going to be the 5th strikeout tonight here for Valadez. And after 3, folks, the score is still Raiders 1, your Bulldogs nothing. Top of the 4th, let's give a shout out to our Grand Slam sponsor, Robinson Creek Home and Healthcare. Do you have a loved one who has just returned home from the hospital? Robinson Creek Home Health and Hospice can help. Our skilled, compassionate healthcare staff helps patients recover and manage their conditions at home, which means less worry for you. We help your loved ones recover from serious conditions like strokes, heart attacks, falls, and complicated wounds. Robinson Creek also offers hospice care services at home for loved ones with a terminal illness. We're a local, female-owned company committed to doing things right. Visit rchomehealthhospice.com today. Simmons back on the mound for your Bulldogs. He'll be set to go off against leadoff batter Stone Gabriel. Peyton Doolin will be set to bat second, with Tyler Hartgrove set to bat third. As we are about ready to get the 4th inning underway.
Let's go, CR. Let's go right here. Let's go to work. Let's go to work, CR. Let's go here.
Gabriel's going to have to remove the chain here. And we'll see how many more batters it takes to tell him to take it off. As I see the Raider coach finally come over to the dugout and say, hey, take him off if you got him. Take him off. Looks like Coach DeJelia did the same. First pitch from Simmons. Swing and a miss for Gabriel. Strike 1. Count 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Simmons with the pitch. Gabriel gets underneath that one. It goes foul for strike 2. Counts 0-2. We've got quite the crowd here tonight, folks. I like it. I enjoy it. I like having people around me. No balls, 2 strikes, and time is called and granted. Another late time call. Gabriel taking his time. No balls, 2 strikes. Simmons with the pitch. A bouncer in the dirt. It's over the head of Simmons. Francis go to first. Not in time. And that will be a single in my book for Gabriel. As the leadoff batter here in the fourth for the Raiders makes his way over to first, which is going to bring up number 10, Peyton Doolin. Doolin hit a grounder towards Francis over at second. His first time at bat. There's the pitch showing bunt. Can't quite get the bunt down. Throw to first, goes right by Colopy. As Kutek comes up and makes the recovery. It looked like Gabriel went and might have hit the glove on his slide back in, which caused Colopy not to catch that one. But strike one for Doolin here at the plate. Gabriel will make it back in time. It's no balls, one strike. Doolin showing bunt again. Gonzalez coming up down the left side, down the first base line. Simmons legs it out. The toss over to Colopy. Kind of almost a handoff, if you will. Sacrifice bunt for out number one, which is going to bring up right fielder Tyler Hartgrove up to the plate. Hartgrove had a strikeout looking in the second inning, his first time at bat. He's got a runner in scoring position with one away, Simmons. Still looking to kind of get settled there on the mound. He does a quick check over to Gabriel. The pitch popped up high over the Raider dugout. Going to be strike one. Counts 0-1. As time is called. Granted. Hartgrove makes his way back into the box. No balls, one strike, one away. As another time is called. This time by Coach Agelia. He's going to come out and he's going to have a chat with the second plate umpire. He says, hey, let's have a talk. And the umpire looks at him and says, well, get over here if you want to talk. Agelia says his piece and makes his way back over to the Bulldog dugout. No balls, one strike, one out. Tyler Hartgrove at the plate. Stone Gabriel over at second for the Raiders. Simmons with the pitch. It was a bunt that I guess was pulled back on the inside throw. Ball one. Counts even 1-1. Didn't quite look like Hartgrove pulled that back at all, but I think he didn't bring it up to cross at all. One ball, one strike, one out, one runner on. Swing and goes behind foul. Strike two for Hartgrove. Counts 1-2. One ball, two strikes, one out. Simmons with the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a tag for the drop strikeout swinging, and Starkey, good job of keeping Gabriel at second. It's going to be out number two.
Next up, number 2, Kyle Norton.
Next up, second baseman Kyle Norton. Norton in the 9th spot, so top of the order will be due up next for the Raiders, if they're able to make their way on. Norton had a strikeout swing in his last at bat. Quick check over to Gabriel at second. Here's the pitch. Catches that outside zone. Strike one. Counts 0-1. Swing. That one's going to go foul down the third baseline immediately for strike two. Counts 0-2 now. No balls, two strikes, two outs, a runner in scoring position. Gabriel's over at second. Simmons with the pitch. That's a high fly towards center and short. It looks like Winters. That's going to be a deep pop out towards short. Out number 3. The Raiders will strand one. No runs, no hits, no errors in my book. And after the top of the fourth, Raiders still have a 1-0 lead. Valadez back on the mound here for the Raiders. As we'll see Jaden Francis set to lead off here in the bottom of the fourth. Jonathan Gonzalez batting second. Ben Merriman set to bat third. Middle of the fourth, though, folks, want to give a shout out to Lone Star Baseball, one of our dog sponsors this year. Lone Star Baseball Club is the premier youth and high school baseball program in the state of Texas. Operate as a nonprofit, our focus is on developing young men as ball players and high-quality individuals ready to contribute to our communities. Our record is unmatched in providing and finding opportunities for all ball players to play at the next level. We are Lone Star. So for those just tuning in the last time I said howdy, welcome out to the Burger Athletic Complex, bottom of the fourth, set to get underway. The Cedar Ridge Raiders and your BOWIE Bulldogs are battling it out here. Low-scoring game, lots of defensive plays. Raiders with a 1-0 lead after a walked-in run, so no RBIs, but aside from that, that's the only run of the game.
Now batting for BOWIE, number 5, Jaden Francis.
As Jaden Francis makes his way up to the plate. Francis had a strikeout swing in his last at-bat. Valadez with the pitch, swing and a bouncer towards short. Allen gloves that one to throw to first. Barely in time. That'll be out number one. Jonathan Gonzalez makes his way up now, had a deep fly out towards center field his last at bat.
Next up for BOWIE, number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez.
That deep fly out ended up pulling some gasps from the Raider faithful here around me, as that one looked like it was going close towards that 400 line mark. Valadez, though, with the pitch to Gonzalez. It's going to hit that outside edge of the zone. Strike one. Counts 0-1. So no balls, one strike, one out. That's going to be low and outside. Counts even for Gonzalez, 1-1. Gonzalez makes his way back into the box. It's one ball, one strike, one out. Pitch, swing, and a bouncer towards second. Norton runs his way to it. Throw to Salters in time. That'll be out number two.
Next up, number 2, Ben Merriman.
Center fielder Ben Merriman will make his way up to the plate now. We'll see Brody Miller on deck if Merriman can make his way on base. And we'll get to see him. Merriman was walked his first time at bat. Was able to drive the count full. As Valadez with the pitch, low and in the dirt away, ball one. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, two away. Merriman's going to adjust his gloves, make his way back into the box. Valadez with the pitch. It's going to be low and away again. Ball two. Counts 0-2. Dare I say, Valadez seems kind of afraid to put one down the middle here for Merriman. As there's a 2-0. There's one down the middle. Nice breaking ball, a little high on the zone. He catches it nonetheless. It's strike one. Counts 2-1. There's a little slider on the inside edge. Ball three, counts 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch, a swing and a miss by Merriman. A big rip, though. Strike two. Counts full here for Merriman, 3-2. And that's one thing Merriman does a great job at, making his way on base. And he drives the pitch count up for these pitchers. As Valadez is going to call a time and get readjusted. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a Wade in the dirt, ball 4. And Merriman will make his way on base.
Next up, number 15, Brody Miller.
Next up is going to be left fielder Brody Miller. Miller, not too shabby on his RBIs as there's a throw to first, not in time. Looking still to get the Bulldog offense going. He had a fly out towards center his last at bat. As there's a swing and a miss for strike one. Counts 0-1. Bulldogs yet to get a hit so far this afternoon. Now would be an excellent time as, again, a quick throw to first, and Merriman walks his way back to the bag with ease. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swing, a high fly towards left, immediately fouled. Strike 2 for Miller, counts 0-2. As we'll see Brody Miller now in protection mode here at the plate. It's no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Merriman over at first, a sole runner on, let's throw to first, not in time. Valadez with the pitch. A swing and a miss by Miller. He will go down swinging. He'll be out number 3. A 6 strikeout tonight for Valadez. Still no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on. And after 4, the Raiders hold on to their 1-0 lead. Top of the 5th, folks. So do want to give a shout out to Maxwell Lock & Ritter CPAs, one of our RBI sponsors this year. Serving clients, building relationships, and positively impacting our community. Those are the cornerstones of Maxwell Lock & Ritter and MLNR Wealth Management. With our team of experienced professionals, you're gaining trusted business advisors for your accounting, tax, and wealth management needs in Central Texas. To learn more about how Maxwell Lock & Ritter and MLNR Wealth Management can help you achieve your personal or business goals, visit us online at www.mlrpc.com. Simmons back on the mound here for your Bulldogs. Top of the order set to lead off here in the 5th inning for the Raiders. As we'll see Matthew Brooks will make his way up to the plate first. Tucker Allen will be set to bat second with Bryson Dudley set to bat third.
Next up, number 15, Matthew Brooks.
Brooks, center fielder for the Raiders. He is 0 for 2 so far tonight. Hit a fly out towards left, and then had a strikeout swinging his last at bat. Again, a very defensive game so far. It's a swing and a miss by Brooks for strike 1. Counts 0-1. Only 2 hits in the whole game, both for the Raiders. No RBIs for anybody, as that 1 run for the Raiders came across on a hit by pitch. That's going to be ball 1. Counts even 1-1. Low and away, ball 2. Counts 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Matthew Brooks at the plate for the Raiders. Pitch, swing, a big, deep left center field hit. Miller and Merriman both giving chase, and right in front of the fence it drops. Brooks will round second, and he will slide into third with a leadoff triple. He will get a standing ovation from the Raider faithful here around me. A nice hit for Brooks.
Next up, number 30, Tucker Allen.
Shortstop Tucker Allen will make his way up to the plate now. He's got Brooks in scoring position. Allen 1 for 2 so far tonight. Goes to Jelia, is going to call a time after that big hit. He'll make his way to the mound and have a chat with Simmons. Coach Jelia talking to Simmons and talking to the infield. Starkey finally makes his way back to the plate. We're set to get things back underway. Tucker Allen set and waiting. Simmons with the pitch. High and inside. Ball one, counts 1-0. As Allen is hugging the plate here. And we're going to say he pulled back in time. Starkey asked for the check. He gets it. No swing from our first base umpire. Simmons with the 2-0. Swing high, fly towards right. Kutek, it's in the foul territory. Going to try to leg it out. So is Colopy. All three get there. Nobody's able to make their way to it. That will drop foul. That'll be strike one. Counts 2-1. Tucker Allen, he was the lead hitter for triples for the Raiders. Not anymore. Now he's tied with Matthew Brooks, as they've got one apiece so far this season. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Simmons with the pitch. Fast inside. Ball 3, counts 3-1. Bouncer towards third, right by the glove of Gonzalez is an RBI single. As the Raiders will now extend their lead.
Next up, number 16, Grayson Ramirez.
So Brooks makes his way across for the Raiders. Tacks one more on the scoreboard. They lead 2-0 now over your BOWIE Bulldogs, as number 16, Bryson Dudley, will make his way up to the plate now. Dudley with Allen over at first. Simmons with a quick throw to Colopy at first. Simmons is throwing lefty, so those throws come fast. Allen keeping his lead okay. Throw to first is not in time. It's going to be ball 1 for Dudley. Counts 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. A gorgeous breaking ball right over home plate for strike 1. Counts even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs here for the Raiders. They got a runner on. Simmons, no throw to first, not in time. Danny Valadez is going to be on deck for the Raiders. We'll see him next. A swing and a miss, a throw to second. Francis gets it and makes the tag, but our second base umpire is going to say not in time. So Allen will steal second. That will be strike 2 for Dudley. As it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, so runner on second. Dudley tries to pull back, but still gets the edge of the bat there on the throw, so it's going to go foul. Count will stay 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. High throw. A high hard throw, as I heard that one up here. It's ball 2, counts even 2-2. Simmons with a quick check over to Allen at second. Allen dancing around, swing and a miss. A strikeout swinging for out number 1.
Next up, number 22, Gonzalez.
And with 1 away and a runner in scoring position, pitcher Danny Valadez will make his way up to the plate. Valadez was walked in the first and then had a strikeout swinging his last at bat. So he is 1 for 2 so far this afternoon, or I guess evening now. There's a high breaking ball for ball 1. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 1 away. Check over at second, pitch. Breaking ball, hits that outside edge for strike 1. As a call not in favor for the Raiders, and they don't like it. I love it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. Unlucky ones. As Gonzalez wants a time, he's going to walk over to Simmons and have a talk with him. Reese Connell's on deck, barring a double play. We'll see him up next for the Raiders. As Simmons, unlucky ones, folks. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. Another time is called and granted. And let's get reset. We'll do it again. Valadez leads the Raiders in doubles with 3 this season. He also has come across home plate the most as Valadez with another time. I'm not too sure how many timeouts he's going to get. As we'll get reset. After 5 minutes, folks, it's still 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out with 1 runner on. Simmons watching Allen at second. Throw to second. Goes over the glove of Francis. Merriman right there to pick it up, though. Allen dancing around there at second, trying to encourage that throw. It's a dangerous throw to that second plate, or second base there, as you can see what can happen if the receiver of the throw doesn't quite catch it. Breaking ball. Can't quite catch the zone. Ball 2. Counts 2-1. 84 pitches so far here for Simmons, so his pitch count's getting up there now. As it's 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Pitch, a swing, and a high fly. Starkey goes over the net here. It's going to go foul. Counts even for Valadez, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 runner on. If that gets in the dirt, and Starkey wants a check, he's going to get it. They're going to say no swing. Ball 3. Counts full 3-2. Valadez back in the box. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. As we're going to say Valadez pulled back in time. He will get walked over to first.
That's right, number 5, Reese Connell.
Which is going to bring up the DH for the Raiders. Number 5, Reese Connell. And you kind of almost want to walk that. I think you'd rather walk than risk a hit there. As now you've just set up here for the double play. As you've got Omari Johnson at first for the Raiders, coming in courtesy running for Valadez. You've got Allen at second. The pitch, bunt, comes up. Simmons gets it, throw to third. All right, by the glove of Gonzalez. As Allen will come across and score on the wild pitch, as will Johnson. Over the glove and all the way to third. Goes Connell. Raiders reaching on a bunch of errors there. There's a swing by by Stone Gabriel. He's up to the plate now. It's going to be strike 1. Counts 0-1 with 1 away. Connell reaches on an error and then continues all the way to third on that same error. That's ball 1. Counts even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, pitch, swing, bouncing towards Francis, into the glove, throw to Connell at first in time. A routine 4-3 for out number 2.
That'll bring up number
It's going to bring up third baseman Peyton Doolin. Doolin, 0 for 1 so far. Had a sacrifice bunt in the fourth, but had a ground out towards Francis his first time at bat way back in the first inning. As he swings at the first thing he sees, it's going to go foul. Strike one, counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Pitch, and another late time is granted. There's a swing, foul, strike 2, counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Peyton Doolin at the plate here for the Raiders. We've got Reese Connell over at third. Going to be low and away for ball 1. Counts 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Simmons with the pitch. There's a line drive towards right field. It's going to be an RBI single for Doolin. As the Raiders extend their lead, they now lead 5-0. Over the Bulldogs is Coach Jalia. He's going to make his way out. That was pitch number 95 for Simmons. As that'll do it for Simmons. Simmons will end up pitching 4 2/3. Give up 4 hits, 5 runs. He is responsible for Doolin there over at first. He's got 2 walks with 8 strikeouts. So let's see who we got on the mound now for the Bulldogs. Senior Ethan Von Quintus will come in relief here, trying to get the final out in the 5th inning. Von Quintus will be set to face off against Tyler Hartgrove with 2 away here in the 5th. And it's a big 5th inning here for the Raiders as they have so far brought around 4 runs. And they hold a 5-0 lead over your BOWIE Bulldogs.
I'd like to give you all an update on the Lady Bulldogs Round 2 playoff update. Currently it's the top of the 6th versus Converse Judson, tied 0-0.
And there's the update I was looking for. Big thanks to Michael up there. The top of the 5th or 6th, I missed that part. But your Lady Bulldogs and the,
next up, number 13,
I guess Lady Rockets is what the Converse Judson were. I'm not sure, but anyway, knotted up at 0, so still scoreless there. They are in the area round of playoffs. As Von Quintus gets set to face off against Hartgrove here. Here's the first pitch to him. Nope, throw to first instead. As Doolin makes it back in time. Hartgrove back in the box. Von Quintus with the pitch. It's going to be a high throw for ball one. Counts 1-0. Time is called and granted. Back in the box he goes. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Doolin's over there at first. And that's going to be ball 2. Count is 2-0 here for Hartgrove. Von Quintus, one of our seniors. There's a big hit towards left center that is going to drop down right in front of Miller. And it gets right by him. Doolin will round third. And it's going to be a triple with the tag over at third. Never mind. As Hartgrove was able to drive a run across anyway. Hartgrove will make that single, but then he'll get tagged out trying to steal on the same hit. He'll be out number 3. So again, after a big top of the 5th inning for the Raiders, they hold a 6-0 lead over your BOWIE Bulldogs. All right, sorry about that, folks. Had to get my book all set up and ready to go. Middle of the 5th, though, we'll give a shout out to Workhorse Marketing. We're here before Rodriguez makes his way out. Workhorse Marketing is an agency that's dedicated to helping small to medium-sized businesses. Whether we are helping you rebuild your website, managing your social media, or even creating a new brand for your company, you can count on us to provide the highest quality service. Let us help you help your clients. First pitch strike to Rodriguez. Count is 0-1. Patrick Colopy will be on deck as Dudley calls a quick time and makes his way up to the mound. He's going to have a chat with Valadez. Rodriguez will go have a powwow with Coach Tugelio. Bulldogs on a dry run offensively so far. So they're going to be looking to get their bats up and moving quickly. This is a pivotal game 1. Here's the 0-1 from Valadez. Rodriguez hits a bouncer towards third over the head of Doolin. Allen is able to get to it, but the throw is not going to be in time. And we got a leadoff single for Rodriguez. The first hit tonight for your Bulldogs.
Number 13, Patrick Colopy.
As here comes first baseman Patrick Colopy up to the plate. part of the order here for your Bulldogs, as Travis Starkey will be on deck. We'll see him bat next, and we're going to have a courtesy runner, it looks like, come in for Rodriguez. Let's see if I can get a name. It's going to be number 21, Jaden Corzine. I apologize if I'm butchering his name here. Corzine, one of the 3 sophomores on our roster here for playoffs. He's going to be courtesy running over there at first. Patrick Colopy up to the plate. No outs, bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs looking to climb the 6-run hill. Is there behind right now, as that's ball 1 for Colopy. Your count is 1-0. Throw to first, not in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Colopy set and waiting. Not going to see it yet. He's not even going to get out of the box, as that throw goes right by Valadez over to Doolin at third, and Corzine's going to hold tight there at first. There's a big hit by Colopy. It's going to go towards center, and a leaping catch by Brooks. I did not think he was going to get up and grab that one, but nice acrobatic move there as he brings it down for out number 1.
Catcher number 24, Travis Starkey.
Travis Starkey will make his way up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far tonight, his second appearance. 1 away, 1 runner on, as Corzine gets his lead. A throw immediate from Valadez, so he dives back. Another throw to first, not in time. Valadez looking hard at Corzine there at first. Starkey still waiting for the first pitch, as he pops that one up towards first. Salters puts his hand up and waves everybody off, but then doesn't get underneath it. As that will drop down for a foul for strike 1 for Starkey. Not entirely sure what that was about. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Corzine's over there at first. Another throw to first. Not in time. Here's the 0-1. High throw. Throw not in time. Ball 1, counts even 1-1. Perhaps there's a scouting report I'm not aware of, but Valadez is just really watching Corzine up there. There's a way high breaking ball. The Raider faithful enjoy that one when it's in their favor, but when it's not, you'll hear it in the mic. Strike 2 for Starkey there, though, at the plate, as there's another throw to first, not in time. Starkey waiting on the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strikeout number 7. He'll be out number 2, which is going to bring up right fielder Ty Kutak. Another throw to first, as expected. Corzine just gathering dirt there on his uniform. We'll probably see another throw to first here to second. Nope. First pitch, swing by Kutak. Can't make contact. Strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, a runner on. There's a hit right back up the middle. Into the glove of Allen, and he drops it. Can't make the throw on the recove, though. Going to be a single by Kutak. Corzine will advance to second. we're going to see a new hitter come out for Mason Winters. It'll be number 22, Christian Garcia. Garcia had a ground out, his only time at bat on the Friday game against the Maroons. As he swings, that one gets away from Dudley. The runners will both advance. That is ball one.
Number 22, Christian Garcia.
Oh, they're going to call that a strike. Our Raider faithful here encouraging our umpire to make the right call. It looks like Coach Reeves just wants some clarification if that was a strike. It is. It's no balls, one strike, two away. Pitch, swing, and a bouncer towards third. Right by the glove of Doolin as Corzine comes across to score. Kutak rounded and came back just in time. Garcia with an RBI double. And the Bulldogs are on the board. They still trail 6-1.
Now batting number 5, Jaden Francis.
Kutak will sit tied over at third. Garcia will be over at second. As here comes second baseman Jaden Francis up to the plate. Oh, we're going to have a courtesy runner. We're going to have Mason Winters come in to run over at second. Garcia getting a big welcome back into the dugout. Lots of high fives on that nice RBI double. Puts the Bulldogs on the board. So Kutak's at third. Winters is going to be over at second. There's the pitch. Francis watches that high fastball for ball one. Counts 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. Fastball down the middle. Strike one. Counts even 1-1. A little two-out magic underway here for the Bulldogs as here's the 1-1 pitch. Francis pulls back in time. It's ball two. Counts 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch is a fastball way up high, catches his own for strike 2. Counts even 2-2. Jonathan Gonzalez is on deck. We'll see him bat next if Francis can make his way on base. Here's the 2-2. Outside in the dirt. Ball 3. And here we go, folks. It's a full count here for Jaden Francis. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's got 2 runners on with Winters at second, Kutak at third. Back to the box. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as Francis cannot make contact. As that'll do it. The Bulldogs will strand 2 as they still trail 6-1 after 5. Well, folks, top of the 6th, we'll give a shout out to OmniSure Consulting, one of our RBI sponsors this year. OmniSure Consulting Group would like to thank everyone in the healthcare and education professions for your dedication during the most challenging of times. You are truly our heroes. From all of us at OmniSure, go Dogs. Von Quintus back on the mound here for your Bulldogs. Top of the sixth, set to get underway. The Raiders with a 6-1 lead over your Bulldogs. Had a huge fifth inning as they were able to bring 5 runs across on 3 hits. Took advantage of an error. Brings us to our current score. Aside from that one top of the 5th inning, we would be a tie game right now. As Kyle Norton will make his way up to the plate. Norton 0 for 2 so far tonight. He had a strikeout swinging his first time at bat and hit a pop out towards Winters at short. There's Von Quintus with the pitch. Nice throw on that outside edge for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. There's a high fly towards right. As Kutak is not going to be able to get to it in time. It bounces and rolls to the wall. Norton will round second and get held up at third. He's got a leadoff triple for the Raiders. As the Raiders give another standing ovation. They might as well stand up, as their bats are hot right now here in the 6th inning. As top of the order comes up with Matthew Brooks making his way up to the plate. Brooks hit a triple his last at bat. His first time to face off against Von Quintus, though, as he swings and pops that one up. Winters is going to watch it. Winters will not be able to get anything, but Gonzalez there on the recove. Nice backup, as that'll be a pop out, a high pop out towards third.
Next up,
for out number 1.
Tucker Allen.
Shortstop Tucker Allen will make his way up to the plate now. Allen hit an RBI single in the 5th, able to bring Brooks in after his triple. Outside of that, though, having a pretty solid night. He is 2 for 3. His only oddball there is a ground out towards Winters in the 3rd inning. Aside from that, he's been hitting some singles. There's a throw outside for ball 1. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Quintus with the pitch, swing, a bounce on the 3rd baseline, goes foul. It's going to be strike 1, counts even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. Von Quintus with the pitch. Outside. Ball 2. It counts 2-1. Two ones you count, folks. 1 out, 1 runner on. Surprised we're not seeing a bunt attempt here. If it's going to be outside for ball 3. Your count is 3-1 here for Tucker Allen. Three balls, 1 strike. Von Quintus with a pitch, a swing and a miss. And Allen took a big rip at that one. Can't quite catch up to it, though, as that's going to be strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 runner on. Von Quintus with the pitch, bouncing on the 3rd baseline, will go foul. We'll get reset and we'll do it again. Gonzalez with a nice diving attempt there to bring that one in. Just can't quite get there and stop it from going foul. Full count. Tucker Allen at to the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 runner on. Kyle Norton's over at third. A swing and a miss. And a strikeout swinging for out number 2. That's the first strikeout of the night here for Von Quintus on a beautiful throw, which is going to bring up number 16, Grayson Dudley. Jinx, Mr. Michael. So 2 away here, top of the 6th, excuse me. Dudley at the plate watches that one go by. A little bit too low for ball one. Counts 1-0. Dudley so far, he's 1 for 1. He hit a single in the third. He was walked way back in the first. Excuse me, 1 for 2. He had a strikeout swinging his last at bat. Pitch. In the dirt, gets away from Starkey, and Norton thought about it. Quite couldn't get his cleats in the ground there to make a solid stop as he slid and had to pop up quick back to third. He was able to make it back in time though. No throw by Starkey. It's 2 balls, no strikes, 2 away. Dudley. Catcher here for the Raiders. As he awaits the pitch. Low and in the dirt. Starkey, nice job of keeping it in front of him. It's ball 3, counts 3-0. Von Quintus gonna have to settle down there on the mound. It's 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Fastball hits that inside zone, strike 1. Counts 3-1. Dudley set and waiting. Von Quintus likes the call. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be just too far outside. The second walk of the night for Dudley.
Number 22, Danny Valadez.
And with runners on the corners, pitcher Danny Valadez will make his way up to the plate. There's 2 away here for him, though, as Von Quintus still trying to make his way out of this one. Valdez 0 for 1 so far tonight. He had a strikeout swinging his only logged appearance at the plate. He was walked his other 2 times at bat. Reese Connell will be on deck. If Valdez can make his way on base, we'll see Connell. And here's the first pitch to him. Fast, high, and inside. Ball 1. Starkey will call a quick time and come have a chat with Von Quintus. While they do that, folks, let's give a shout out to one of our dog sponsors, Craigos Pizza. Craigos Pizza is a locally owned and operated Italian eatery that supports schools and organizations in the area. Catering and delivery is available daily in your area. That's Craigos Pizza and Pastaria, where community comes first. It's 1 ball, no strikes here for Valdez. Von Quintus with the pitch. Inside, the runner goes towards second. And Starkey not going to make the throw, going to let Dudley have it. As Coach DeGelia will call a timeout now. And that'll do it for Von Quintus. Von Quintus will end up pitching a full inning is what he's going to get logged for.
Now pitching number 20, Lucas Bowl.
Lucas Bowl will make his way out to the mound. He'll take over the duties here in the top of the 6th. So with 2 away, though, Von Quintus will be responsible for the 1 runner on third and the runner on second. Excuse me, I don't see the runner out there. He's over there talking to the Raider coaching staff. Bowl continues to get loose there on the mound. We'll give a shout out to one of our dog sponsors, Bush's Chicken. Bush's Chicken, proud sponsor of BOWIE Baseball. Swing by Bush's Chicken after the game. It's Bush's Chicken. It's good, good, good. So 2-0 is your count, folks. Bowl with the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Valadez at the plate, pitch. Fast ball down the middle by Bowl, strike 1. Counts 3-1. Valadez, no doubt, getting the take call there. And trying to gauge the pitch here from Lucas Bowl. There's a 3-1, is outside, ball 4. As it's bases loaded now for number 5, Reese Connell. So let's recap, folks. We've got Kyle Norton over at third. Crossley, courtesy running for Dudley, over at second. Amari Johnson is back courtesy running for Denny Valadez over at first. That is strike 1 for Reese Connell, the DH here for the Raiders. He's up to the plate right now. Bowl on the mound for your Bulldogs as there's a bouncer down the first baseline foul. Strike 2, counts 0-2. Bowl coming in relief for Ethan Von Quintus, needing just one more out here to wrap up the 6th inning. Or should be the top of the 6th at least. Here's the 0-2 from Bowl. Way high and away. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Connell. Bowl with the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. It's a strikeout swinging. Out number 3. As the Raiders will strand 3. They hold on to a 6-1 lead over your BOWIE Bulldogs after the top of the 6th. All right, folks, middle of the 6th, we'll give a shout out to Tyler's. Tyler's is known for their product mix consisting of more than 350 brands and our iconic Tyler's tees that are worn and loved by local Texans, traveling tourists, and everyone in between. With hundreds of color combinations and unique designs released regularly, we want your next Tyler's tee to be as original as your next adventure. Valadez back on the mound here for the Raiders. We'll see Jonathan Gonzalez set to lead off here, bottom of the 6th for your Bulldogs. Ben Merriman batting second with Brody Miller batting third. Exactly the part of the order you want here as the Bulldogs trail by 5. They've got 2 more attempts, those appearances at bat, if you will, to make up for those 5 runs. Gonzalez with the first pitch. Called for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike in the dirt. Ball 1. Counts even 1-1. Valadez with the 1-1. There's Gonzalez. Has to lean back on that one. Ball 2. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Lead off batter Jonathan Gonzalez here at the bottom of the 6th for the Bulldogs. The breaking ball hits the outside edge. Strike 2, Counts even 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right back up the middle. That's going to go towards Allen at short, though. Gonzalez trying to leg that one out. And a nice job by Salters there at first. It looked like he did the splits on that one to keep his foot on the bag. The throw was just in time. That'll be a 6-3 for out number 1. Ben Merriman making his way up to the plate now. Merriman is no stats on the night, folks. He's been walked every time he's been up to the plate. Driving the count full against Valadez every time. As there's low and outside for ball 1. Counts 1-0. The 1-0 from Valadez. A swing by Merriman hits that one way up high. Allen calls everybody off to get underneath it and brings it down. A high pop up towards short for out number 2. Brody Miller makes his way up to the plate. Represents the final out here in the 6th inning. Looking to get the Bulldog offense moving still as they trail by 5 here late in this playoff matchup between the Raiders and your Bulldogs. As here's the first pitch. It's a bouncer down towards third. Doolin is going to drop it. Miller will reach on that error. And the Bulldogs have a base runner.
Now batting number 4, Danny Rodriguez.
You heard it first there, folks. Danny Rodriguez, our DH tonight, is going to make his way up to the plate now. Rodriguez hit a nice single in the 5th. Horzine came into a courtesy run for him, and he was able to make his way across. The only run to come across here for the Bulldogs. He's got a runner on first with Brody Miller able to reach on that error from Doolin. As there's a throw to first. And Miller with not even a step lead just puts his foot back and makes his way back to the bag. As Rodriguez calls the time. Back into the plate. Valadez with the pitch. As Rodriguez gets a piece of it. It's going to hit our home plate umpire in the face mask. It's going to be strike 1. Home plate umpire says, hey, keep it going, I'm good. Scary hits. There was one that happened, and I forgot where. Yesterday at a game, I believe, might have been around maybe the Houston or Dallas area, but we had a home plate umpire take a tipped foul ball to the throat. Had to be carted off and make his way to the ER. So hope he's doing all right. There's a throw outside. Ball 1 counts even 1-1 for Rodriguez. So dangerous job there behind home plate for both catcher and home plate umpire. That's why you get all that gear on. As the throw to first is not in time. It's an even 1-1 count here for Rodriguez. Valadez still on the mound. He's at throwing here pitch number 90. There's a high ball 2. I got a lot of Raider faithful around me, so I get to say fun things, and they look at me funny. Like, man, they wanted that to be as big a strike zone to drive a truck through. Oh, yeah. There's a nice throw by Valadez. It's going to hit the pitch for strike 2. Counts even now, 2-2. So lucky 2s here for the Bulldogs. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Rodriguez calls time, and it's granted. He's got 1 runner on with Brody Miller over at first. Bottom of the 6th. So Raiders trying to get that final out. Your Bulldogs trying to get some runs across. And there's a big high foul ball towards right as Hartgrove is going to try to leg it out. Not going to make it to him as it drops right in front of the first baseline fence. That's going to go foul. Count stays even at 2-2. 110 is the pitch limit here, folks, for pitchers. And Valadez is about to throw pitch number 93. Well, this could possibly be the last time we see him, depending on this outing here from Rodriguez. Valadez with the 2-2. There's a hit right by first and second. It's going to be a single. Nice hit by Rodriguez.
Bring up number 13, Patrick Colby.
He'll advance the runners here. Miller will make his way to second. So Brody Miller's at second. Danny Rodriguez will stay in here. Over at first, and Patrick Colby at the plate. It's an outside throw for ball one. Counts 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Colby gets underneath it. It's going to go foul. It's going to be strike one. Counts even 1-1. Bulldogs still holding on here, folks, as the offense is starting to rev up just a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike here for Colby. Outside. Excellent job to hold off by Colby. That's ball 2. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Colby set. Valadez with the call. Here's the pitch. Swing. That one gets popped up high. That one might stay in, and it is going to go over the fence just barely. There's a roof covering here, folks, covering the crowd, and that one hits right on top of the roof. So barely goes foul. That will be strike 2 for Colby, so count is even 2-2. And much like before, folks, it's lucky twos for your Bulldogs. There's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. As Colby ready and waiting. Valadez gets the call. Here's the pitch. Swings and knocks that one way up behind, foul. Dudley takes a look at it and turns way back around. That's going to go into the parking lot behind us. Count stays even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Patrick Colby set and waiting. Valadez with the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Counts 3-2. Full count, folks. It's a good full count, too. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Colby set and waiting. That's going to be a strikeout looking. Colby doesn't agree with it. He doesn't like it. Out number 3. Of course, the Raider faithful love it. That'll be strikeout number 9 from Valadez. He's having a great outing on the mound. Coach DeGelia is going to come have a quick chat with our home plate umpire. The Bulldogs will stand 2. Not able to bring any runs across. They still trail 6-1 after 6. Top of the 7th, folks, we're going to give a shout out to Wolfpack Roofing. Wolfpack Roofing and Exteriors are your experts to maintain your home. We are insured, factory certified, and bring 3 generations of experience and knowledge to help you solve any challenges you may have. We are ready to help with even your smallest of repairs for all your roof, stucco, stone, gutters, carpentry, siding, and paint needs. Let us be your one-stop shop to fix everything at once on your home's exterior. Call us at 512-790-ROOF or go to wolfpackrfg.com and join the pack.
Update, BOWIE girls won 4-2 against Converse Judson.
Just got an update, folks. The Lady Bulldogs over the Judson Lady Rockets, like I said, I guess, have a 4-2
Now
lead.
batting number 9, Stone Gabriel.
So Lucas Bowl back on the mound. Here at top of the 7th, Stone Gabriel is going to make his way up to the plate. Gabriel so far is 1 for 3 so far tonight. There's a fastball that Not catching the zone for our home plate umpire. It's ball one. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That one. Gabriel gets underneath it, goes behind him, foul. Strike 1, counts even, 1-1. Peyton Doolin will be set to bat next with Tyler Hartgrove set to bat third as the top of the 7th is currently underway. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bull with the pitch. It's going to be low and away. Ball 2. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Bull with the pitch. Swing, and that one goes behind and foul. Gabriel gets underneath that one yet again. Counts even, 2-2. So even count here is Lucas Bull. Ready and waiting from the call. He likes it. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Gabriel. Underneath and foul again. Count stays even, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, still an even count. Gabriel makes his way back up to the plate. Bull, set and waiting. Here's the pitch. That one gets hit way up high towards left as Miller and Winters is actually going to get underneath it, call him off. That'll be a deep pop up towards short. Route number 1. Third baseman Peyton Doolin is going to make his way up to the plate now.
Next up, number 10, Doolin.
Doolin so far is 1 for 2. He had a single in the 5th and then had a nice ground out towards Francis in the 1st, his first time at bat. There's a throw outside. The ball number 1. As they heard an air horn. That is against the rules, folks. If you make your way out, please leave the air horns at home. That's a fast way to get ejected from a really nice series matchup, and that is going to happen. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch outside, ball 2. Counts 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out. Swing right back up the middle. It's going to go into the glove of Winters. He legs that one out, throw to first. Is right outside the glove of Colopy. That one hit the dirt right in front of him. It's going to be a base hit on my book for Doolin there.
Next up, number 13, Tyler Hartgrove.
And with 1 away, the Raiders have a base runner as right fielder Tyler Hartgrove will make his way up to the plate now. Top of the 7th as the Raiders look to add some insurance runs to their 6-1 lead over your Bowie Bulldogs. Hartgrove is 1 for 3 so far tonight. He had a single his last at bat. That first call is ball 1. He had what would have reached on first, but he got a little greedy on there and tried to make his way to third and was tagged out. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Counts even, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. One runner on for the Raiders. There's Bull. Scares Doolin back over there to first. Bull set. Here's the 1-1. Bunt shown, throw outside. It's ball 2. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, and 1 out with 1 runner on for the Raiders. Lucas Bull set. That one gets swung on, and then Hartgrove gets underneath it, goes foul. Counts even, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nasty curveball there by Bull. Man, that looked nasty. That'll be a strikeout for out number 2. That's Bull's second strikeout tonight.
That'll bring up number 2.
Bottom of the order now is Kyle Norton will make his way up to the plate. He's got 1 runner on with Doolin over there at first. And there's 2 away as Bull looks to pitch his way out of this one. Fastball high and away, ball 1. Counts 1-0. Norton hit a triple his last at bat, but outside of that, he's been pretty quiet. He's 1 for 3. So it's an outside fastball yet again for ball 2. Counts 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Swing, that one goes foul. Strike 1 counts 2-1. Pitch. High fly towards center. Merriman gets underneath it, brings it down. Fly out towards center for out number 3. And with half an inning left, the Raiders are going to look to hold on to this 6-1 lead. For your Bulldogs, though, we're going to have Travis Starkey set to lead off. Ty Kutak batting second. And then top of the order, Mason Winters set to bat third. We'll see if we have any different hitters come in, though, folks. I'll give you an update as we see them. We are going to have a new pitcher come in for Cedar Ridge. There's going to be Brandon Vasquez coming in to get the save. Not too shabby of a night for Danny Valadez, as he's going to end his outing throwing 6 innings, giving up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 error, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts thrown. And he threw a nice, cool, even 100 pitches, which means if the Raiders wanted to, they could bring him back tomorrow for 10 pitches. That's a big if, though. We'll see Brandon Vasquez make his way on to the mound, and Starkey will make his way up to the plate. Bulldog offense, again, pretty quiet here so far tonight, looking to finally come alive and bring some runs across and hopefully take the lead here and send this game into extra innings. They trail by 5. There's a slider called for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Vasquez with the pitch. It's going to be away, a little way outside. Ball 1, counts even, 1-1. Even count here for Starkey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Outside. Ball 2. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Starkey swings and hits that one high towards center. Brooks is going to let Hartgrove over and right come around and get it. That'll go down as out number 1.
Now batting for BOWIE, number 16, Ty Kutak.
Ty Kutak will make his way up to the plate now. He's 1 for 2 so far tonight. Hit a single his last at bat. He represented the second hit of the night for your Bulldogs. So looking to get the offense moving here with 1 away. 2 outs left in the game, folks, as there's an outside throw from Vasquez for ball 1. It's 1 ball, no strikes, One away, no runners on. Kutak waiting. There's a low throw for ball 2. Counts 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. There's the pitch. There's a bouncer towards first. Salters is going to glove that one. The toss over to Vasquez. And be out number 2. Top of the order here, folks. Final out for your Bulldogs. They're going to have to get the offense moving quick as Mason Winters makes his way back up to the mound, to the plate, excuse me. Raider faithful on their feet. They know how important this game 1 is, especially in away game 1. There's the pitch. High for ball 1. Counts 1-0. As you see the top of some heads there in the camera there, folks. Raider faithful on their feet. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a breaking ball in the dirt. Winters, good job to hold back on that one. It's ball 2. Counts 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here for Mason Winters. Swings and can't make contact. Strike 1. Counts 2-1. Two-1 here. Vasquez with the pitch. Winters gets underneath it. Goes foul. Even count. 2-2. Final strike here for the Bulldogs. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, no runners on. Mason Winters hits that one right by the glove of Doolin. It's going to be a base hit. Some 2-out magic underway here for your Bulldogs. As there's a single from Winters, which is going to bring up number 18, Grayson Ramirez. He's coming in for Jaden Francis. We've got a base runner, folks. Still quite a hill to climb as here's the first pitch. Fastball down the middle. Ramirez obviously taking that one. Strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. A swing, and Ramirez gets a piece of it. It's going to go foul. That's strike 2. 0-2 with 1 out. Oh, excuse me, 1 strike left. The Cedar Ridge faithful get on their feet again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Winters over at first. Vasquez looking for the save. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Ramirez goes down swinging. Out number 3. And that'll do it, folks. Your final game 1 goes the way of the Cedar Ridge Raiders. They take it 6-1. Game 2 tomorrow from Cedar Ridge. Be sure to tune in for that one, folks. It's a 1 p.m. first pitch. If you're not able to make it, be sure to tune in. I'll be there, and I'll get you folks the link as soon as I can so you can tune in. But we're going to need you folks out in full force if your Bulldogs are able to come away with a Game 2 win. And we'll have Game 3 immediately following that one. I think we're going to have a 30-minute break in between games. So the Bulldogs going to look to win 2 tomorrow. And hopefully keep their playoff hopes alive. Before we go, though, I want to give a shout out to Robinson Creek Home and Healthcare, our Grand Slam sponsor here this year. Are you looking for high-quality, compassionate healthcare for your aging parent or guardian? Robinson Creek Home Health and Hospice can help. We offer a variety of home health and hospice care services, all administered in the comfort of home. Our skilled, knowledgeable nurses and therapists help your loved ones recover and manage their conditions. And in most cases, our services are 100% covered by Medicare. We're a local, female-owned company committed to doing things right. Visit rchomehealthhospice.com today. So the final, folks, at a burger, the Cedar Ridge Raiders 6, your Blue Bulldogs 1. I appreciate you tuning in. You've been listening to Bulldog Baseball right here on Vype Live.